Hey, my keto cuties. It's your favorite little keto goofball Diamond, and today marks 5 years, 342 days of my ketogenic journey, trial and error, having lost 155 pounds, found like 30 of it, trying to re-lose it and lose even more, and in this gray area of life that changes so rapidly. We're going to get into everything, so please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell for a very honest, true, and real look into a 5+ year, almost 6 year ketogenic journey, or at least my ketogenic journey. All right, y'all. Let's just hop right in. You know, sometimes you feel like things are conspiring against you, just spiraling out of control. Now, while things don't look as bleak as I felt like they looked a couple weeks back, or a week or so back, I don't remember when I posted that all boo-hooey video, but anyway, you know, things aren't as bleak as then. They are. As I told you, me and my husband signed up for DoorDash. We're going to try to do that as well, kind of like on top of things. And since most of the flea markets end at around about noon to 1, 2, or 3 o'clock, you know, just depends on what day it is and which one you go to. That leaves us, you know, some open time during the day that we can also make money. Or on a day that it's raining, we can make money that way. So, we went out today. We were going to do it. We headed to Winston-Salem because it's a big city that's relatively close by. Well, I was trying to finish the sign-in stuff with the app. I'd done signed up and everything. Well, Corey signed me up and everything. I get to the very first step, which is to choose your payment method. And I keep getting this error message, and it just won't stop popping up. I can't get past this message. I can't bypass it or anything. I text this lady that's been calling me about, you know, I don't know if she's my helper or what she is, but she's been calling me about it. Well, anyway, she says delete the app and re-download. Did that twice. Texted her back. She said try again, and here's the number to technical support. And at the same time, over the last couple of days though, we've realized my Mini Cooper's got a little wobble to it. What's going on? I got 3 brand new tires because the 4th one looked brand new, so I didn't replace that tire. Well, now that tire is a Maypop. Fantastic. And, you know, of course, with this whole thing, you can't make money to get it fixed. I'm just hoping I can get a couple more weeks out of it. Maybe I get a paycheck from, you know, this DoorDash thing and buy a new tire. Or, you know, a couple really good flea market days, but they've been kind of iffy lately. Monday was actually fantastic, but I'm going to put that in a reseller video here in just a few minutes, hopefully. It's not even that late at night. We, of course, being Wednesday and Thursday, we have no place we can go as far as reselling goes, just the eBay stuff. So I'm off today and tomorrow. Now, normally we have scheduled Wednesdays to be our days to go out and restock, but right now, can't really afford to restock, and we don't necessarily need to. We still have plenty of good stuff, so it's fine. But at the same time, what happens when you don't have good stock and you need to restock? It's going to be one of those weird situations, and we're still going to work on it. We're learning as we go. Constant process, just like with keto. Really, it is. But yeah, feels like I'm being conspired against sometimes. Regardless if I am or not, it's just kind of the sensation that things are being put off as. Just normalcy. Of course it is normal, ain't it? Life's always throwing lemons at your head, and you were supposed to catch them and make lemonade, but I like to make screwdrivers instead, so get drunk and fall on my head. Not really. I don't drink much, often. On occasion, there will be a margarita. Unfortunately, I used to be able to do what I wanted to, and now I can't afford to do that. I got stuff in the freezer, I just ain't never touched it. So it's not like I couldn't have one if I wanted one. Not the point. Alright, so keto. Keto, I have been staying keto. Again, and I want to reiterate this since we're in the summertime, it's super hot and muggy all over the country pretty much. If you are hot a lot, if you are sweating a lot, if you are outside a lot, regardless if you're keto or not, you are leaking off electrolytes. Your Powerade, your Gatorades, they do not have enough electrolytes in them. I don't care if you drink them from sun up to sundown. You're not going to get the magnesium and potassium you need from those drinks. So it would be important to try. I don't want to recommend supplements, really, but it's really hard to get magnesium from food sources now, because the soil has become quite depleted. So we used to get it in plentiful supply back 100 years ago, but now our bodies are not getting the magnesium they need anyway, and that's a lot of the reason people have high blood pressure, a lot of the reason some people have heart disease, and they don't even realize it. I think they said more than 80% of people are depleted in magnesium and have no clue about it, and it causes a lot of problems and diseases. So get you and look into it for yourself, the perfect magnesium supplement for you. Again, I hate to recommend a supplement, but I think that's needed for pretty much everybody all the time. Potassium, a lot of people can get it through their foods, but if you're sweating profusely or often, you're not going to be able to keep enough of it in your body, so you might want to look into a supplement for that too, or foods that are really high in potassium, not bananas, because they're really high in sugar too. So I think avocados are. It's been a while since I looked in it. You actually usually get more potassium than you realize, because a lot of your meat sources have potassium in it. But the only time they have to market it as potassium is if they're marketing it as potassium. So if they say high potassium, that's the only time they have to tell you it's got potassium in it. And it would be really hard to know how much potassium the cow has in it that you're eating. So just be mindful and aware if you're hot and sweaty a lot, working in an inside job that you work hard at, anything, make sure you're hitting your electrolytes really good. Little extra sodium intake. I know you've been told all your life, salt bad, not true. So you need it. Your body lives off of it. You ever heard the term the salt of life? It's fact. You need salt. So you don't need the processed salt that you get in your processed foods, but you need a really good salt, and you do need it to be iodized, because you can't get that either, and you need that, and not necessarily electrolyte based, but you still need iodized salt. So I just want to kind of reiterate that, since it is summertime, it is super hot, and if you're like me, you're spending a ton of time outdoors or in the heat. So deal with it. All right. One of you mentioned I should have this place checked to see if it's cancer. I'm pretty sure that's been there my whole life. I didn't notice it though until it's my 30s. I usually cover it up with makeup, but here lately I haven't worn a lot of makeup, and even when I do put foundation on, like today, I'm not wearing a really good foundation or a thick foundation, so it's just showing through now. But I didn't notice it, I believe, in my mid-20s, and it's never caused me any problems. So far, it should be fine. But my mom said it's always been there. I just don't remember it when I was younger, so first time I seen it, I did freak out because I thought it was an age spot, but it's been there for a long time. There's actually two, but that other one is very, very easily covered with makeup. Now, anyway, I just want you to not worry about that, because I don't think it's a problem. If it ever becomes where it feels like it might be, I'll have it checked if it gets bigger or darker or something. But then again, I'm out in the sun all the time, so I'm just getting darker. But yeah, that is another thing you have to be careful of, especially if you're inside a car or a sunroom or near a window, because a lot of people don't know this. Vitamin D rays cannot penetrate windows or glass, but UV rays, the harmful rays, can. So you will up your risk of skin cancer being inside a vehicle without sunblock on more than you do standing outside in the middle of the yard. So be mindful of that too. Sunblock is encouraged in certain areas, but some sunblocks have a lot of crap in them. I think most do. So try to look into it and see if you can find a really good one. And if you can, share some info, okay? Some of y'all gave me some great advice on shampoos I could use, and even like Dawn dish soap, taking out oils and stuff. And that makes perfect sense, because how do you get rid of oils in a pan? Dawn or palm olive, but whatever. You know what? I've never found a dish soap I like other than Dawn or palm olive. I hate Dawn. Just the smell of it reminds me of wet dogs, because you bathe dogs in Dawn to get the fleas off of them, to kill the fleas. So now every time I smell Dawn, I smell wet dog, even though Dawn doesn't really smell like that. It's just my brain has associated the two scents, so it does bother me. I think I have Dawn over there now. Sorry, I'm not using much of it, and I can't breathe anyway because sinuses, but perfect time of the year. Alright, so let's talk about my actual keto journey over the last couple of days, because I hadn't uploaded a keto video in a few days. I did weigh in. I did get on the scale. I am the exact same. I was hoping to drop more because my ankles are not swollen. My feet look great. I can usually tell when I'm holding a couple extra pounds. So I was thinking maybe I'll, get on the scale and be thinner. But while I feel thinner, while I don't feel bloated or swollen or anything, and again, my ankles aren't swollen, my feet aren't swollen, my hands feel fine, my weight didn't drop. But I'm going to tell you why. This is not a surprise to me, and it probably won't be a surprise to you. So instead of doing clean keto right now, I'm doing dirty keto, which is not as good for you as clean keto. By the way, for those of you who don't know, clean keto is whole foods, a steak, a avocado, just one or two ingredients. Butter is clean keto. It's, cream or salt, cream and salt. Depends on if you get the salt kind or not. But, it's a couple ingredients that are perfect, normal, everyday ingredients that don't have weird, funky names. So that's clean keto. Anytime you get something that has a list like this that claims it's keto, while it might not make you gain weight, and it might even allow you to lose weight, it's still considered dirty keto. So for the time being, I've been doing dirty keto, although I need to stop it. I really do. But today, and this has nothing to do with my weigh-in because that's today, but today my husband, he got him an ice cream out of the refrigerator, and I wanted that ice cream, but I ain't gonna mess with that ice cream. For one, me and Milk, we don't like each other. For two, I didn't need to be swollen, bloated, and gross feeling. So I got a keto ice cream out of the refrigerator. Well, it's low carb. It's Breyer's low carb, I think is what it's called. But it's just like a chocolate bar with cream and cream. I can't explain it. It's the chocolate ones with the vanilla underneath it. The little hard shells. The only bad thing about these that are different from regular, which the regular ones will do it too, but these do it pretty bad. The chocolate chips off and falls into the floor. And you're always going, that was a big piece. But anyway, they taste fine. And they do make a good substitute for ice cream in the summertime. And it's nice. But the real thing that I know caused me to stay where I was, even though I was doing mostly clean keto, because I've eaten a lot of salads and eggs lately, because I've been hitting the boiled eggs and salads, because when you're hot, you don't necessarily want hot foods. You want cold foods, like a salad, or cold cuts, or boiled eggs that have cooled. So that's where I've been at lately, is because I've been so hot, I've wanted cooler foods or cold foods that are done. So I've been eating, salads and eggs. So technically I should be dropping, but the reason I have not is the other day I found a product at Walmart that I don't think it even says keto on it. Hold on, let me grab it. Alright, so when these first came out, they were all the Keto Ridge. And I think they were marketed as keto, but I don't exactly remember. But they were 0 sugar, and people ate them often, so I tried them. Now, some of them work fine. Some of them will kick you, and some of them you just don't lose any weight. Now, some of them taste horrible. Some of them are quite good, and usually the quite good ones means you're going to be kicked, and the quite ick ones means you're probably okay. And the in-between ones mean you're probably not going to gain weight or lose weight. So, one of those, catch-22s. But I saw these at Walmart, and I've been wanting to try some of them so bad. But when they first came out on Amazon, they were like $16 a box. I couldn't even afford that when I had a good job, let alone now. But I found them at Walmart for like $5. I was like, I'm getting them. And I got 2 packs. I should not have gotten 2 packs, because I eat the first pack the first day and the second pack the next day. So for both mornings I woke up and I was exactly 184. No gain, no loss. Now, once in a while, when you're not actively trying to lose, or for a day you need an Oreo cookie substitute, I got the Hacky. They're Hacky Oreo cookies, 70 calories per serving, 0 sugar. How many cookies are a serving? Oh, 3. Yeah, I ate the whole damn pack. I literally did. I ate 14 cookies on Yesterday was Tuesday and 14 cookies on Monday. Don't worry, I didn't eat no cookies today because I didn't have none. That's the only reason I didn't eat them. But I didn't have them. Now, Corey didn't like them. But again, when you first start keto, your body's still used to real sugar and the taste of real sugar. So if you kind of jump right into stuff like that, they might be a substitute for you, but you're probably not going to like them because you're used to sugar. Being that I'm not used to sugar much, they taste fine. They're plenty sweet. They taste similar enough to Oreos that it's basically the same, and it gave me an Oreo feel without it being Oreo. So, do I recommend these? No. Not keto-wise. But again, I ate the whole pack and I didn't go up. Maybe if I only ate 3, I would have went down. Who knows? But I couldn't tell you because I ate 14. I'm not mad at myself. It's something that happened. I wanted to try these really bad. I am a little mad at myself for buying 2 packs. One should have done. I should have, kind of monitored myself and said, okay, 3 is a serving. I didn't even look at the servings size till just a second ago. Because I wanted to try them that bad. So, yeah, from now on, I will probably get some more. But I'm going to monitor my serving and have 1 to 2 servings instead of all of them. I got no excuse. That's what I did. I can't lie to you. I'm telling you the absolute truth. But if you notice from some of my videos to this one, my face is not swollen. So that's a good thing. You guys, I want to show you this. I love this shirt. So full of sunshine. I got this forever ago. It was before it started really getting hot. We had a hot day. I was wearing a sweatshirt. We stopped by a thrift store and I got a couple of shirts because they were on sale like really big time, like 90% off. Which I need to go back to that thrift store when they have 90% off days. I don't know when that is, but we need to go back there on good days like that. But anyway, it's a tank top. I didn't even notice these ruffles until I put it on because I think they were kind of tucked in. But either way, yay. And it's cute. It's a Jessica Simpson shirt too, which I'm not big on name brands really, but it's cool that it has one. And it makes it kind of like a bigger discount to get it that much cheaper. It's good because I've been wearing certain shirts completely out. I had 3 white shirts that I've worn over and over again for the last 2 or 3 weeks because at these hot places, the less the better, the thinner the better, the looser the better. So I've been wearing these kind of like white baggy shirts that really don't cover a lot. I mean, they cover your belly and all that. But basically the goal is to be as bare as you dare without being slutty and hoey. I don't know how else to put it because it's hot. And the less that touches your skin and the less fabric, the better. So like I said, I had like 3 shirts like that. I've worn them slap ass out, and because those places are so dirty and dusty, they ain't never gonna be real white again. And I ruined a pair of white shorts the other day, but that was a whole nother reason. Oh, I have PMS issues. We're gonna blame that for the 14 cookie debacle. I forgot about that, but yeah, I remember my shorts, my good shorts. Always the good ones that get ruined. I probably could have gotten it out, but I forgot about it when I put it in the washer and dryer. When it came out of the dryer, they're just stained. I can probably use bleach, but that's just going to make the fabric weaker, so I ended up just tossing them away, irritating me. Because they were short shorts and baggy. So, it was much more comfortable than a pair of real jean shorts, that are snug and close to the skin, thick material. Sorry. I'll be right back. Sorry, my allergies have been acting up like crazy. 'Tis the season for it. And this season has been very prolonged, to be honest. And then every time I go out in one of these hot, dusty places, it gets worse. But I don't know what else to do. I will tell you, and I know this is reseller kind of stuff, but it's also my life kind of stuff. So I just want to say that I actually really love it. I love the setting up process because I like to tinker and move things around. I love talking to a lot of different and interesting people. Some of them are very weird. Had a very rude neighbor. Not rude to me. He loved me. But we had a very rude neighbor yesterday set up. And he was rude to people. And I'm like, I don't think he realizes that if these people if they come back, they're not going to buy from him again. They're going to remember him and just be like, no. So, I mean, and sometimes it was unnecessarily rude. I'll tell you about that in the reseller video. But I want to ask you all of you who watch my videos daily, because this will help me, even if you're not interested, help me figure out what other people like. Because I know what I like. I know, I like owls. I like pretty trinkety things. I like shiny things. I like purses and wallets and some, weirdly enough, ink pens. I don't know why. If I find them, I pick them up. I can go to Walmart and walk down the pen aisle and be like, I don't need no pens, but ooh, I kind of like that one. I bet that one writes good. Let me get that one. And then suddenly I got a new pen. And then 3 months later, I'm like, hey, where'd this pen come from? I have no idea. I literally have no idea. I've got boxes of colored pencils that I don't use. Crayons. Now, gel markers I will use. I will color with gel markers. I don't like color on color pencils. The color's not that great. And it just kind of irritates me. The sound also does. But that's me. So anyway, you guys. I want to tell some of you, even though it's weird sometimes and some of the folks are weird, if you are looking for deep discounts on things you could get at Walmart, like your laundry detergent, dish detergent, baby products, go to the flea market. Now, you might have to find 2 or 3 vendors and kind of ask prices, because some of them will charge at almost retail. Some of them kind of like midways, and some of them are dirt cheap. It depends on what they pay for the items, I imagine, because that's how we are. It kind of depends on what we pay for it. We can't let it go for like 10 cents, but getting a couple dollars out of it, sure. Now, some of the vendors, I'm assuming, are wholesalers, some of them couponers. I really don't know, but some of them get it really cheap. And you can ask one guy, like I said, he might sell Tide for $10, $11, about the same thing as Walmart. But you ask the guy 3 or 4 rows down, especially if they're in a bad spot. If they're in the bad spot for the day, they haven't made many sales, you might get some Tide for $1 or $2, or $5. And I know that is a deep discount. So if you go, those Sharpie markers, they come with like 10 in a pack. They're now $7 to $10 at Walmart. I got a pack the other day, brand new, for $1. They had a lot of them too, and I wanted to get more because I use Sharpies frequently, but ain't how much money. And when I go, this is what I take. Smack myself in the face. I only spend my quarters, nickels, and dimes when I go to the flea market, only so that I don't overspend. So when I walk around, I take my pouch with just my change in it. And this holds my phone too, so I can walk around easier with it. But that's what I have to do so that I don't overspend, especially as a vendor. And being there all day, you might walk around and see all kinds of cool stuff. So, you don't need to come home with stuff when you're trying to sell stuff. So it needs to be cheap stuff and stuff I can resell or actually use in the moment, like laundry detergent or something, or markers. So anyway, I say so a lot. I say anyway a lot. I say, hey, you guys a lot. And sorry, but it would be beneficial for you to check out some of your local markets and flea markets, because you can save a lot of money on things you use regularly, not just regular junk and toys and purses and stuff like that, but things you would use around your house. Just wanted to give y'all that little tidbit. So, $184, because overkill of cookies. We're going to claim PMS. Don't know if that's what caused it or not, because okay, so when I bought them, I was like, oh my goodness, I've been wanting to try these forever. And I don't really know why I picked up 2 packs, because I just wanted to try them. Really, they might have been horrible, and I might not have ever ate the other pack. Or they might have been really good, and I might have been prompted to eat 2 packs in 2 days. But anyway, normally I don't do it like that. I will get a pack of something, or one if they've got a single, so I can try it, because some keto products are awful. Ugh. I really don't know what prompted me to pick up 2 packs. But anyway, I would like to say normally I would use better judgment of eating a whole pack, but it didn't at all. It didn't even cross my mind. I just ate the whole damn pack of cookies. And the next day I did the same thing, and I didn't feel guilty for it. So again, I'm gonna cite or blame PMS, but I don't know if that's what caused it. It might have just been Joni being Joni on occasion, because she likes food. That's how I got to be 311 pounds in the first place. I like carbs, the taste of said carbs. I do not like how they make me feel. So that is my biggest issue. I do not like how they make me feel, so I want to be keto. I don't like how they make me look, so I want to be keto. But I like how they taste, so I want to eat them all. Anybody else? Now, again, if you guys have a really true keto snack suggestion or a cool snack suggestion that I can take to the flea markets with me in a cooler bag, that I can keep cold and not die. No fish. I don't think I ever told you guys this. I'm not sure. I can't eat fish. The only fish I can eat is shrimp. I really only like it when it's fried, so it's a no-no item. But even flounder, fried flounder, I can eat a couple bites of it, but all fish taste the same to me, and that's fish. To me, fish tastes like it smells, and that's horrible. So for the most part, I can't eat fish. So no tuna, sardines. Oh, that was horrible. That made my whole body go, ugh. I know people love them. I'm not knocking you for loving them. I'm not even saying your food stinks. It stinks. But it's like, I walk into the house, smell like collard greens. I'm happy about it. Ooh, somebody cooking collards. My kids walk in the house, somebody cooking collard greens. So everybody has their own thing, and I'm not knocking you for your thing. It's just not my thing. I can't do fish. I don't know what happened, because when I was a kid, I could eat catfish all day long. Of course, I haven't had catfish in years, but I bet it tastes like fish. My dad used to fry catfish. It was so good. But I was younger, and he was scared I would choke on a bone, so he always picked it and fed it to me. Which, thinking back about it, I was old enough to feed myself that fish. I could have still choked, but I don't know. This is childhood memories, I think I have told you that. I'm so sorry for beating myself all the time. But when you talk to somebody pretty much every day, not every day lately, but pretty much every day for 5 years, you're going to repeat yourself 5 or 6 or 20 times. And here we are. We're like an old married couple. Hi, honey, I'm home. All right, you guys. So I guess I'm done with my keto video. Don't eat the entire pack of Oreo cookies. It's like eating the entire thing of Cool Whip. A bite or two won't hurt you, but that entire tub might be a problem. We've done that before, haven't we? Oh, was it? Shelly, I'm going to call you out for a second. Not really, because this was my fault, but we were like having a conversation. She's like, she's standing by the fridge eating butter. I'm like, I'm not sure you should be doing that. Standing by the fridge just eating butter, because that was pre-keto me talking, going, butter's not good for you. It is. It's fine. But so like she sent me a video from a doctor explaining why you should eat butter. And I'm like, huh. Oh, I guess it helps you poop. Oh, by the way, that has that effect. It does. I found out after the fact of eating the entire pack. Still did it again the next day. Shouldn't have nothing hanging out in there, though. These make you poop a lot. Do not trust a fart. You can't do it. I forgot to tell y'all about that, but this does have that diuretic effect. You're going to go. Against your will, you going to go. Don't try to just take yourself to the bathroom. You're going to clean out. You're going to do it 4 or 5 different times. But hey, if you're constipated, it's a great yummy way to... Sorry, y'all, but food and bodily functions kind of go hand in hand, especially with keto. Especially sugar-free substitutes. They make you poop. Sorry, just facts. So, sorry. I'm getting off here for some of y'all come from my head. Much love, me. Wait. If you need help with your ketogenic journey, my contact information is below. I help everybody for free. If you'd like to support the channel, there's some great ways in the description below, including some eBay stuff. eBay is a very confusing place. I'm going to tell you about that in the reselling video, but some of it don't make no sense. How something can sell for $1,200 and $6 and then $800 and then $12 and all within the same month, back and forth. Prices on eBay are just weird. And people will pay for some things that are also listed for like $10 when they pay $800 for the exact same thing. And I'm confused. But I don't know. Anyway, that's the reseller video. Much love, many prayers. See you in a minute.